Hello, and welcome back to Formula 1 2019 and our first career season. And today we are in Italy for the qualifying session. And the qualifying session consists of 18 minutes of track time in which to set a fast lap. So before we begin, let's have a quick recap of the drivers and constructors standings. And we are currently third in the Drivers' Championship with 207 points, and third in the Constructors' Championship also with 207 points. So we have slipped down a place.
The pit lane will be open shortly, which means it's nearly time for qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza. Looking at this field today, Anthony, do you think we're going to see anyone take a chance? Maybe run the hard tyres and save some of the grippier tyres for the race tomorrow?
Well, I'd be surprised in all honesty. It's only the front runners that really have the pace to get away with that, and even then, at the end of the day, it's a big risk. Track position is the most important thing, and it's rarely worth sacrificing for a slightly more optimal strategy in the race, so I doubt we're going to see anyone trying it. I have been wrong before though. We certainly do see some risky decisions every now and then, and it's a gamble that's sometimes worth taking. But if it were me in the car, I would want to be on the fastest tyre for my qualifying lap, without a doubt.
So here we are in our pit garage. We're going to access our terminal and select the medium compound tyre, the harder of the two available compounds. Enter into parc fermé regulations, and we're going to take to the track and see if we can't set a fast lap. Well, that lap puts us on a provisional pole for the time being, but it is still very early in the session. So we are going to turn down the engine and let Jeff know we are returning to the garage. And we are just going to cruise back now because these will be the tyres we're starting the race on. So we don't want to wear them out too early. So we're just going to take it nice and easy all the way back around. We'll let Verstappen past, although he's on an in lap as well, it appears. So yeah, we're going to cruise back to the pit garage where we can then access the timing screens. and we can see how long or how far down the table we may drop. After all, we're on the harder of the compound tyres, and everyone else around us should be on the softer compound, the faster tyre. So I do expect us to drop down the table at least a little bit, but I do enjoy driving at Monza, and I am relatively good at Monza, so I should be able to hold my own, hopefully within the top 6. So we've just got the final corner now to go, and we can then make our way back into the pit lane. So we have already been dropped down to second place before we even make it back to the pit lane. We have been ousted by Valtteri Bottas. But hopefully we won't drop too many more places, although Verstappen is out on the track, so is Hamilton, I believe. So here we are back at our pit garage, and these fine gentlemen here will wheel us back into the garage itself. And once we are safely tucked up out of the sunlight, we can then access the timing screens. So as if by magic, 2 monitors descend from the ceiling, and we can then go and see what sort of times everybody else is setting. So Valtteri Bottas has provisional pole, and we are surrounded by both the McLarens and the Ferraris along with Max Verstappen, but we do seem to be holding second place for now, so it's looking good.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Bottas, Vettel and the engineer. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid line-up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
So we ended up qualifying in 3rd place behind Sebastian Vettel and Valtteri Bottas, and we have Max Verstappen alongside us on the grid for tomorrow. So should make for an interesting race. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.